I remember the panic attacks, the debilitating anxiety, the sense that everything I loved was crumbling. For months, I coped in any way I could, moving from medications to unhealthy drinking. This kind of emotional crisis, the sense that something inside of us is wrong, this is rapidly becoming the norm. Now I wonder, is it possible that we're all living with systems of habits that are perfectly designed to produce this kind of life? The modern world is a habit formation machine. We wake up and we scroll social media. From waiting in line at the grocery store to stopping at a red light, we fill every idle moment with technology. We spend our day distracted by notifications. We rarely sit down to talk face to face. We rarely take time to rest. The problem with all these habits is not that any one of them is so bad, it's that they're all unconscious. This technological life, the one that was supposed to set us free, actually enslaves us to meaningless lives of distraction. What if instead we designed habits that pushed us towards a life of meaning and love? Isn't that what we're meant for? In the midst of my emotional collapse, my wife and friends sat down with me and said, we need to design a better way for you to live. We started sketching out some habits, and they became the 8 simple communal habits of the common rule. There are 4 daily habits and 4 weekly habits. Some habits help us embrace the love of God and neighbor, like prayer and presence. Some habits help us resist addictions and distractions, like rest or fasting. The point of these new habits is to wake us up. Wake us up to the fact that we are not living in a neutral world, and we need something to counter it. The second step is to find friends. This might be a small group, a congregation, some roommates, because a key ingredient of habit change is practice within a community that believes change is possible. That's what we call the body of Christ. Step 3 is to set a time frame with a start date and an end date. Ideally, you try this for about 30 days because new habits take a couple weeks to form, but it's possible just to try them all in a week and see what you learn. Finally, you've got to be ready to fail. These habits aren't meant to be checked off, accomplished, or make you feel better. They're designed to disrupt your normal life and challenge you. Failure helps us see that we need God and we need community. It helps us see that we need grace in all things. And that's the point. We weren't made for solitary lives of striving and meaningless exhaustion. Our habits can and should be designed for a higher goal, the love of God and neighbor.